What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, what the world is listening to. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity, Ant C, and today I'm covering WWE Friday Night SmackDown from November 10th, 2023, live in Columbus, Ohio. And we start tonight with the LWO coming out. Rey Mysterio says, without the brass knuckles, I would still be United States champion. Logan Paul would have been defeated. Carlito comes out. Carlito says, don't blame Logan. Blame the person who left the brass knuckles on the apron, Santos Escobar. And Santos leaves through the crowd upset. Zelina and Ray follow him. And we have our first match, Bobby Lashley with the Street Profits taking on Carlito with LWO by his side. The Profits attack Carlito on the floor, which allows Bobby Lashley to land a spear, and Bobby Lashley defeats Carlito after a 3 count. However, the more important stuff happens after the match. Rey Mysterio checks on Carlito, but Santos Escobar attacks Rey. Rey tries to fight back. Santos apologizes. Rey apologizes too, but then Santos pushes Rey into the ring post. Santos kicks the steps between Rey's knees. Santos yells, I loved you. You made me do this. You did this. Zelina yells at Santos Escobar, and it looks like um, Santos believes that Rey has it coming. And so now the dissolution of LWO is starting, and Santos Escobar says he is LWO. So we're definitely going to get a rivalry here between Santos and Rey. I'm excited to see the cruiserweight action, the high flying lucha libre style of these two men. Next, Bayley comes out to the ring, and Bayley says Crown Jewel should have been Damage Control's biggest moment, but I was surprised by Kairi Sane's return. That's when the WWE Women's Champion Io Sky comes out, and Io says, "Let's talk like adults." She calls Io out. Io, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane all come out. Bayley says, "I had a plan," and then Io says, "I had a plan too. It's Io's era." Bayley says, I want the best for you. Last time we saw Kairi in WWE, this happened. And we see footage from Bayley beating up Kairi Sane backstage in 2020. Bayley says, I'm concerned having her around. Dakota says, hold on. We didn't bring Kairi Sane to hurt Damage Control. It was to make it stronger. Kairi says, Bayley, I respect you as the leader of Damage Control, and I forgive you. They all hug, and then Bianca Belair comes out. Bianca says, hold up, I don't forgive Damage Control. My mistake was believing Io Sky had enough confidence to face me alone. Tonight, I'll whoop all three of y'all. A lot of people don't like Damage Control as well. And then Charlotte Flair comes out, and it looks like we're gonna see some kind of situation go on with these four later on tonight. Next, we have Dragon Lee taking on Cedric Alexander in a rematch from a couple of weeks ago. Dragon hits a knee to the face and a crazy looking inverted DDT. I'm excited to see Cedric Alexander get more airtime as he keeps on impressing me. Dragon Lee is great. This is a great match between these two. LA Knight comes out and LA says Crown Jewel didn't go as I hoped for. I did exactly what I said I do. I had Roman Reigns set up for the 1, 2, 3. If not for Jimmy Uso, I got robbed. Roman, give Jimmy a raise. If he wasn't there, you're looking at the new champion now. I'm not done with the bloodline until I own Roman Reigns and the WWE title. Grayson Waller comes out and trashes LA Knight. LA hits Grayson with a microphone and pours water on Grayson Waller to start the match between Grayson and LA Knight. Also, Kevin Owens has been on commentary throughout this night. So we see some stuff happening Grayson and KO during this match. LA hits a Russian leg sweep, a DDT, and then lands a BFT to get the win over Grayson Waller. After Kevin Owens makes fun of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, they come out and pour water on Kevin, and then Kevin attacks both men and hits Grayson with a stunner. And Kevin Owens has his eyes set on Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. He knocked them both out a couple weeks ago. What will happen next? I'm sure Waller and Theory will try to get revenge next week on SmackDown. We have come to our main event on this very quick episode of SmackDown. Damage Control with Dakota Kai taking on Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka. During the match, Jimmy challenges LA Knight to a match next week. Roman calls Jimmy, and Jimmy just stares into the screen. Wonder what that was all about. So during the Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka match, against Damage Control. Bianca goes to tag Asuka, but Asuka sprays Bianca with mist and kicks Bianca Belair. Asuka has officially joined Damage Control. Charlotte Flair tries to attack. Shotzi tries to help out, but Damage Control take out Shotzi, Charlotte Flair, and Bianca Belair. And it looks like Damage Control has a new member in Asuka, and they are stronger than ever. Asuka and Kairi were like Kabuki Warriors in WWE, and Asuka and Io Sky go way back to Japan days. So it's exciting to see this come together. Bayley looks a little confused. She was the leader, but she's not finding out any of this stuff until it actually happens. Decent episode of SmackDown, good action, and we're on the road to Survivor Series War Games. With that, make sure you subscribe, like, hit that notification bell on YouTube. Just search the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. Leave a comment, let us know what you think about this new Damage Control. Also, subscribe, like, and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and wherever you get your podcast. Stay safe and stay uncensored.